Thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. We're very excited. Me and Alicia, we are actually longtime friends from Georgia. So I think it was back in our college days, but we're just really excited. We're excited to share some healthy living with you guys tonight. I know that's really what brought us here together. We are on a mission to really just help people take their health back and just to continue to teach people more one simple changes that they can make for their health. So let me see, I'm going to share my screen here and we can get started. Is that full screen, Alicia?
Yep.
Okay, good. All right. So inspiring healthy living. Okay. So unfortunately, I have to start with the bad news, right, guys? So we are unhealthy as a nation, right? So 1 in 4 people will die of heart disease. 1 in 2 women and 1 in 3 men will develop cancer. 1 in 3 will have diabetes by 2050, and 1 in 5 children are obese. And this got me. Our children are more harmed by poor diet than exposure to drugs, alcohol, and tobacco combined, which was startling to hear. And the reason these things are happening is environmental toxins are increasing, right? So it's pollution, it's water contaminants, pesticides, prescription drugs, over-the-counter drugs, chemicals, skincare and hair care products, plastics, just to name a few. While those things are increasing, our food quality is decreasing, right? So more than 50% of what Americans are eating is processed food, right? It's sad to say that, but it's true. Even if you're even fruits and vegetables, I mean, there's preservatives, there's flavor enhancers, emulsifiers, just synthetic vitamins, not really knowing what's in those. They're toxic. Growth hormones, GMOs, less nutrition in the food because they pick it too early. There's pesticides and everything, trans fat and artificial colors. And but you think about how far it has to travel. Broccoli, for example, can lose 50 to 80% of key nutrients before you even purchase it, right? So what are just some things that we can control, right? We can't necessarily always control the food industry, but things we can control on the screen here: exercise, super important, just moving your body in general. We know we feel better when we do that. Sleeping 7 to 8 hours. I'm working on that with a new baby, but we're getting there. But that's just so important. That's when our bodies really just rest and restore and rejuvenate. So it's really important and it's huge for the immune system. Managing stress, I know that's a silent killer. Drinking enough water. We're supposed to be drinking half our body weight in ounces of water every day, and just using safer products, right? And then eating real food. So that's what we're going to focus on, eating more fruits and vegetables, because experts agree, most diseases are preventable with good nutrition. So that's the exciting part. I love this slide because this apple really just tells you the entire picture, right? So we have oxidative stress, all of us do in our bodies. And I love what Dr. Sears calls it rusting when he talks to kids, but we also have something that fights that in our body, right? Oxidative stress shows up in the body as aging and disease, but we have things that we can do to prevent that aging and disease, which is antioxidants, and that is found in plants. Vegetables protect the cells from oxidative stress. So it's just fighting those free radicals that we're all surrounded by. And that's why the news isn't that fruits and vegetables are good for you. It's that they're so good for you that they could really save your life. And we need to be eating, believe it or not, we're supposed to be getting 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. And athletes need even more. Athletes, pregnant people that are sick need even more, just because they have more oxidative stress going on in their body, right? They're fighting more things. And you're probably wondering why so many, right? So produce is picked before nutrition is fully developed. Like I was just saying, the green bananas here, it drives me up the wall, but they travel so far for so many days, and it's not like it's gaining more nutrition on the way to the store, right? It's losing nutrition as soon as you pick it off. And anyway, I could go on and on about this, but the last few weeks, I call it vine ripen, because I think of the babies that way too. But the longer they're able to stay on that vine, is the more nutrition is actually in those last few weeks. They get the most nutrition. I love thumbs up. Yes. In those last few weeks. So my baby was vine ripened. He was 2 weeks late. Anyway, they're 90% of Americans, we're just not getting the variety either, right? Of what we need. We need a full variety rainbow on our plate, right? and we're just not getting that. We're only eating the handfuls of things that we like, right? So a lot of people know that they're not getting what they need, right? So they know they need to supplement, and they look to a multivitamin, right? So I want to talk about the difference in a multivitamin versus whole food, right? So you have a multivitamin has a supplement facts label, while food, like food as a whole, this one apple has, it's 10 pages of what looks like this on the right side of the apple. It's probably 10 pages of this, but it's over 10,000 different phytonutrients in one apple, right? Versus the isolated fractionated multivitamin that's not made from a plant, not pulled from any kind of fruit or veggie. But it happens. Oh my gosh. But research shows that those isolated synthetic vitamins actually may do more harm in the body than good, right? But with the apple, we have that synergy, and all of those 10,000 different ingredients, they work together. It has a job. Every single place in the body has a job to do, and it goes to those places. So isolating them doesn't do any good. So I'm excited for you guys to get to hear from Alicia. I know she wants to share a little bit about how and why she got started in this community. Go ahead, girl.
Basically it was a lot of your like Facebook things that kind of intrigued me. And then I've had Crohn's for, I'm almost going on 20 years now, so showing some age. And so just, I've always known that like with my Crohn's, I don't really absorb all of the nutrients out of my food very well. And so I eat as healthy as I can. And then I read all of the research on this. If you remember, it took forever. I read everything. And I love just hearing how it was more bioavailable and everything, how my body didn't really have to work super hard at absorbing it. And I was hoping that it could bridge that gap of like, okay, well, maybe I'm still eating healthy, but I'm not getting everything. Maybe this could add in and help. And then just when I could sign up and then get free for Lila Faye, I was like, yes, definitely. My kids always can use more veggies and fruits. And then actually it was funny. I had a friend ask me about hair, if it was good for hair. And I was like, let me find like research articles. I remember reading about it. I remember people talking about it. And then she had me thinking about my own hair. And I had an issue 2.5 years ago about having like a really bad oily buildup. And then we got it out of my hair finally after like clarifying shampoos and whatnot. But then I realized after doing that and everything, it was about 6 months I was on Juice Plus, and I haven't had that issue with my hair. Honestly, I think my hair has been pretty healthy the last 2.5 years. Yeah. Mom, you might disagree with me. You might agree with me. You're the one who does my hair.
No, I agree with you, but it was more than just your hair. It was coming from actually inside your body, the oil. So yeah.
And I do think that the Juice Plus helped in all of that. And then I definitely think it has helped keep my family healthy, because sure, we get sick, all the colds and everything that run around, but I do feel that like we're not as sick for so long, because we might have the same cold as a friend, and that friend might be sick for 2 weeks and we might have it for 5 days. So instead of keeping the sickness going for so long, I feel like it's definitely shortened in our house. And I do think that is due to the Juice Plus. It just helps bridge that gap and keep all those nutrients and whatnot in our bodies.
Oh my gosh, I love that. That's beautiful. I mean, that's just peace of mind in and of itself. So, and then you got your tower garden, and I love your towers, or your tower. And then you got started. You said yes to this mission. I know it's free all month long for affiliates to get started. So you finally said, well, what the heck? My parents are eating it too. I might as well, benefit from that instead of me. So I'm really excited for you, girly. So congratulations. So you guys are probably wondering, I know your parents are on, they know Juice Plus, but for those watching the recording, you may be wondering what the heck we're talking about. So it's Juice Plus. They're capsules or gummies. We'll talk about that in a second. They're whole food source, plant-based, minimally processed ingredients, including the capsule, which is made of tapioca. They're gluten-free, made with non-GMO ingredients. It's literally as close to nature as you can possibly get. And so you have your fruit, your veggie, your berry capsules, and then those, so that's 30 different fruits and vegetables and those three. And then you have your plant-based omegas, which are a natural balanced blend omegas of 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And it's basically going around the fish and skipping the fish because we know they don't naturally have omegas. They get their omegas from plants. So we're going to those plants, and it's the most purest source of where you can get that omegas, the omegas. So, okay, I love this philosophy that we carry. Like, we really are just an amazing community, just helping people learn, one more simple change that they can make, right, for their health. That's what we're all about. We're helping people bridge that gap between what we should be eating and what we probably do eat every day, right? Because we know 7 to 13 is probably really hard on most days. I know it is for me. But it's no rigid diets, no demanding exercise regimens. We have just, it's sustainable changes, and, for your lifestyle, from taking just simple steps, kind of like what Alicia did. I think that's probably the first thing she noticed was she was having better cravings. Maybe she was eating better too, and her insides are doing better and her hair is showing it, right? So, but Juice Plus capsules, it's just a fantastic first step for that catalyst. That's what I always say, like, it's a great catalyst to help people bridge that gap and connect those dots and live a healthier lifestyle. So these are our complete shakes and bars. Okay. So the Juice Plus, like I was just talking about, that's like the micro stuff, right? The little stuff that we forget about, the phytonutrients, polyphenols and all of that. That's the micro, right? And then we have macro. Everybody knows what macro is. It's the fat, carbs, protein. It's the actual food, right? These are your macros, right? So macro is like the gas to your engine. The micro, the tiny stuff, is like the oil to your engine, right? So both are equally important, right? So these shakes and bars, I literally live off of them. They, especially when I was pregnant with Daniel, but they're perfect for on the go, plant-based nutrition. It really is a better choice. It replaces unhealthy calories on the go. So I'm not, eating junk food. It provides that balanced mix of carbohydrates, like I was saying, proteins and fats. It also includes very, very high quality plant protein. So you're adding an additional 14 more plants to your body on top of your Juice Plus with adding these in. And it's a great source of fiber, plant-based, gluten-free, non-GMO ingredients. And again, it's as close to nature as you can possibly get. These are our brand new shakes that just came out. So I won't spend too much time on this page, but just know that this is literally, they worked really hard on this. It is the perfect fruit fusion, perfect blend of everything that you could possibly need for any athletic event, for just moving your body in general. I know it was great for making a baby, at all the things that I needed. It's higher protein. It has all the things for calcium, collagen, to be made naturally. It's all plant-based. So there's mushrooms in here, cherries, mango, lemon. It's amazing. It's seriously one of my favorite things I've ever found. So, and so we're not about treating or curing any kind of specific conditions or diseases. I love this saying, like, we are literally just helpful plant-based nutrition. We're highly concentrated to deliver a very powerful nutritional punch. And we're supported by over 30, this is outdated, it's almost 30 years of clinical research now. And that's what really got me excited about the research, right? We have 40 plus independent clinical studies on Juice Plus and what it does in humans. They're published in peer-reviewed medical scientific journals. They're conducted by researchers at leading hospitals and universities around the world, and they show a really wide range of helpful benefits. And that's why, because of all of this research that was found, it's attracted thousands of doctors from around the world, and showing, what's on the screen here from all of these studies. It contributes to cardiovascular wellness, supports healthy inflammatory response, supports quality life, healthy cholesterol, LDL, and triglyceride metabolism. It supports healthy lung function, healthy skin and gums. I know we had a study on the gums. Alicia was looking at that, but I feel like it goes hand in hand with your hair. But your immune system, which is huge, right, helps maintain that healthy DNA, reduces oxidative stress, and it's absorbed into the body. Like Alicia was saying, it's oh gosh, I can't think of the word now.
Bioavailable.
Thank you. Bioavailable. And I love what Dr. Richard DuBois says here. You know, there's literally nothing else available any place in the world with or without a prescription that's been clinically proven to do what Juice Plus has been proven to do. And it shows. And this is what gets me really excited about our mission, you guys. We get to give it to kids for free. So, and it's because of this large study, Healthy Starts for Families, we were able to report, you know, parents were noticing these things about their kids, right? They were eating 61% more fruits and vegetables. They were consuming less fast food and soft drinks, 71% less. They were visiting the doctor less. They were taking fewer medications, right? So what parent wouldn't want that for their kid, right? So it's because of this incredible study is why kids get to eat them for free. So no matter their age, it's all the way up to college age kids, they can get Juice Plus for free for up to 4 years. Powders or gummies, whichever they prefer. Plant-based, again, they're gluten-free, made with non-GMO ingredients, and again, it's just plants. So there's no protective label, cap, or anything like that. They're just, you know, eating it from the bag. It's fantastic for them. Okay, and then this is a little bit about our tower garden. I know Alicia and I love our tower gardens. These are the future of growing, you guys. It's incredible. We have research on these as well. It uses 98% less water, 90% less space, and it's, you know, conventional gardening, it uses 98% less water and 90% less space than conventional gardening, traditional gardening, right? So, it grows clean food at home, indoors or out. I do mine indoor in the winter time, and I bring them outside for the summer months. And it grows up to 30% more. It yields more, right? It yields more produce than a traditional garden as well. We have research behind that too, just showing like soil depletion and things like that. We have like this perfect blend of nutrient blend that we put into our basins at the bottom that feeds the plants. If there's no dirt, everything goes up from the bottom of the basin and gets pushed to the top. And then there's a shower cap that comes sprinkling over and wets all the roots. So it's just air and water. And then there's nutrients in the water that feeds the plants. So they grow faster, and it's literally the best tasting food you'll ever taste. I'm spoiled now. I can't eat anything from the grocery store. So, and then, like I was saying, yeah, it produces it 3 times faster and only uses that mineral blend, which is really, really healthy. And then this is our Shred 10 program. So if you're really looking for a way to jumpstart your health, to really, take those extra steps, not just take your Juice Plus, but you want to take additional steps. Like, we have so many free resources for people. It's not even funny. We have free cookbooks. We have this is actually our Shred 10 program. It's just 10 guidelines. You follow them for 10 days. And it's group coaching. We have free online resources to help you be successful, checklists, everything, support and fun. There's even kids challenges. But basically, just what we're focusing on is reducing the food toxins and habits that aren't serving us anymore, right? So it's not about necessarily losing weight, even though most people do experience that. But if you can think about that, before I tell you my story. So most people think it's all about dieting, right, to lose weight. But if you think about it, a lot of people, I hate to say it, but they yo-yo diet, right? So you can lose the weight, but you don't always feel really good after losing that weight. So we focus here on, feeling good, being healthy, and then that skinny will come, right? So the fat in our body is our bodies are smart, right? Our bodies know what to do. Our body's fat is actually holding on to those toxins, trying to prevent them from going into your vital organs, right? To protect you. It's our defense mechanism against those toxins. So if we can help reduce those toxins in the body, and you're working out and you're feeling good and eating right and getting enough sleep and water, those toxins will just flush out, and then you can lose that fat and feel really good, right? So that's kind of the idea behind it. That's the goal. And that's kind of what happened with my shred at the bottom there. I know I'm at a different stage now in life after having Daniel. I have to update this slide, but that's where my story started in my 20s, you guys. I was overweight. I had very painful, severe acne on my face in that top 10-year challenge picture. I had a friend in my 20s. I can't believe I get to say this, but I'm healthier now in my 30s than I was in my 20s. But my friend really shared a lot with me about nutrition and things I can do to, really help those things and better my body. So I started to do those things in my 20s, and I was able to lose the weight, and I lost the acne, and then found out years later that I had reversed my PCOS, which was huge for me because I didn't even know that was possible. We had a fantastic pregnancy. I used it as my sole prenatal for Daniel. And he was so healthy. He just wanted to stay in. He didn't want to come out. Right. So, and then the Shred 10 is what, really helped me out a lot too. Like I struggle being consistent with exercise now. I used to be an athlete, but I haven't done that since COVID. But even just doing the things in the kitchen, right? And going to bed and getting the sleep and drinking the water, just with that. Cause I know I wasn't consistent with exercise, but that, just doing those things, I know that's like 90% of the work, right? So it's a fantastic community, you guys. And so I know I would really be doing you guys a disservice too if I didn't share a little bit about our mission and the company as well, because I know some people are curious. So I'll share a little bit. You guys, we're a 50-year-old company. We've been around since 1970. Our products are all plant-based. That's what we strive for, to be the leader. We are the leader in the plant-based world. We're the most nutritionally researched product in the world, and it's a global company. We're now in over 25 countries around the world. And our company values are unique. We are authentic. We create community in everything that we do. It's the best community you'll ever find. It's simple, right? And we're all approachable, can't you tell? And so we are relentless about quality. And we really do. We focus on long-term, right? A lot of people are really focused on a quick fix or a medication to help suppress a symptom, but we're focused on long-term sustainable health, and we are inclusive. Our business model is unique. Okay. Right. It pulls from all the best places, right? So it's direct sales supported by, social media, e-commerce, but there's no quotas or minimums or anything like that. It's really, I love the word affiliate. You can be an affiliate. Like I was saying earlier, it's free all month as well to become an affiliate. But you're basically becoming a brand ambassador. It's just like sharing a good book with somebody if you care about them, right? So, but that's what we get to do. We get to build our business around our lives and be our own boss. And this is really kind of how I'm able to weave this into my life with a new baby. And I'm just so thankful that I said yes, because I never dreamed that it would be what it is today. I started just like Alicia did, just maybe I can get the best price for my own Juice Plus and maybe I won't have to pay for it. Right. But it just snowballed into something so beautiful, that I was able to not work for 4 months with a newborn and still get the same paycheck every month, with residual income. So it's just been such a blessing to be able to do that and share this gift with others too. But that's what we do. So we just connect people to other people that want to live healthier lives, right? So it's just sharing resources that we have, and just being passionate about helping others. And I love this. So like I was saying, we do pull from all the best worlds, right? So our company offers medical insurance, dental, vision, life insurance, long-term disability, chiropractic care, even acupuncture, family tuition reimbursement. So I know my kids can go to school for free, even a monthly expense allowance, Christmas bonus. So it really does pull from the best of all worlds, if you really take a look at it. So we give back. Our community gives back to so many different foundations. So we're the #1 sponsor for the St. Jude's Memphis Marathon weekend. We actually provide meals, over 1 million now meals, for the Volunteers of America and Children's Hunger Fund. And we provide Tower Gardens for free for all boys and girls clubs in America. So yeah, that's all we're really doing. We're just loving on people and sharing, this great message of health and inspiring other people. And then the company takes care of the rest for us, right? They bill, ship, collect, and all we have to do is just love on people and just share. And then they reward us for doing that, for sharing with others. So we don't make any claims here. We know it's not for everybody, but anybody, literally, you guys, if you knew me, anybody could do this. It's just the harder and smarter you work, the more you can earn. And then this just shows you, you can earn off of your Juice Plus right away, 10% right away. There's no quotas or minimums or anything like that. And I know once you hit that first level, you'll make an additional 5% as well on top of that. Plus there's a bonus to getting there. So with your first paycheck, you can be making anywhere between $200 and $300. So it's really very generous. So yeah, start living and inspiring healthy living today. Get back to the person that invited you. We are always doing all kinds of events too. If you want to come and check out, our Facebook group, or just come learn more about any specific condition or disease. We literally have every topic you can think of. So I'll just stop sharing my screen here. And thank you guys so much for joining. I'll stop the recording now.